Let's use educational funds for education. Let's follow the law. Here is the open meeting law, the Sunshine Act. In it, 710.1 public participation, the board shall provide a reasonable opportunity to comment prior to taking official action. It says shall provide prior to taking official action. This is very important. It's a requirement to provide it. Therefore, at the beginning of a meeting, there's usually a public comment for items on the agenda. When you add items to the agenda, the board lawfully is required to give the people in the audience an opportunity to address their government prior to taking a vote, prior to an official action. Giving that public the opportunity to address their government prior to taking action is the law. It's required. To not do it would be a violation of the law. It needs to be given, not begged, not asked, not pleaded, but given to the public. Shall provide. Thank you.
See, the more you read, the more you know. The better you do in school, the better you do in life. That's a promise.
That's what all these sunshine violations were about. We challenge anyone to inspect the minutes, the meeting videos, and find where Larry Stern provided or gave the people their right to speak prior to taking a vote. And if you really want to have fun, let's do a bonus round. Can you find an example where ex-President Gloria Bowman or David Krause followed this law and provided or gave the people that opportunity to speak prior to taking an action on an item that was not on the agenda? I challenge you to find it. Let's use educational funds for education. Let's follow the law. Don't get mad at someone trying to follow the law. The law clearly states the meeting agenda and all pertinent documents shall be available to the press and public. Thank you.
If you get mad, you need to step back and count to 10. And if you can't get over your anger, get help.
Let's use educational funds for education. Let's follow the law. Lehighton Policy 800 states the district shall not limit the number of records requested. Lehighton Policy 801. Any written request for information or documentation should be forwarded to the Open Records Officer or Superintendent's Administrative Assistant, regardless of the medium in which the message was written or the type of instrument in which it was written. For example, even a paper plate that has a request written in Crown would be turned over to the Open Records Officer. This is very strict, so strict that it continues on. Any employee who fails to immediately forward said request will be subject to discipline, including in appropriate cases and under the sole discretion of the board, termination for his or her employment with the district. This district wants to control all the information. A board of director has no rights to any information without filing a right to know request. For them to argue that I am filing right to know request is ludicrous. And to hire attorneys using educational funds to attack an individual director that seeks information prior to making a decision for the benefit of the district is also ludicrous. Look at this. That's just a mess. What a waste of educational funds.
You know what pushes my buttons? People who make fun of what others believe in. Differences in culture, religion, and opinions are what makes our country stronger. Embrace what's good about all of us.